This is the first time that a sitting chief minister has been remanded to judicial custody, and this will be the first time that the Delhi government will be run from Tihar jail if Arvind Kejriwal does not quit. ASG SV Raju submitted in court today that the chief minister has been absolutely uncooperative as far as the investigation is concerned, and he has not even shared his phone's password, which could aid the investigative agency in conducting some investigation or move forward. However, the ED said through ASG that probably further down the line they could seek custody of the chief minister later on. So as things stand today on Monday, 1st of April, the chief minister is remanded to judicial custody and he will be lodged in Tihar jail. What happens next is that this will be the first time that the Delhi government will be run from Tihar jail. Aam Aadmi Party categorically said in 2 successive press conferences that the chief minister is not going to quit. Why isn't he going to quit? Aam Aadmi Party maintains that he has the mandate. In fact, in a recently concluded assembly session, he has won the confidence motion and the people's faith and trust is with him. ASG Mr. SV Raju submitted in court that the enforcement directorate, during questioning of the chief minister, found that Vijay Nair, the prime accused in the liquor policy scandal, was reporting to the senior minister Saurabh Bharadwaj and Abhishek. Now, this is a very interesting observation because the Aam Aadmi Party has said that these are sworn testimonies of Vijay Nair which have been there as case documents for the last 1.5 years. So, it's not something new that ASG has said in court today. And this also brings us to the point that is the enforcement directorate trying to get Atishi and Saurabh Bharadwaj in the ambit of this entire case? Well, that remains to be seen how the investigative agency moves forward. But yes, it also brings back into focus the senior ministers of Aam Aadmi Party government. Nobody is actually throwing them under the bus. These are testimonies of Vijay Nair in court. And ED has used them to show that Arvind Kejriwal has actually said that I am not in the driver's seat. Now, the basic question here is that Arvind Kejriwal is the only chief minister of Delhi right from the beginning who does not hold a single portfolio. There are no signatures of his on any of the files. It's the ministers in charge who are actually running the show. So if he does not hold any portfolio, how is he right now behind bars? Now that's a very major question because Enforcement Directorate has submitted and compared Delhi government as a company and said the CEO, the liability of any wrongdoing, like in a company, the CEO is liable, and in case of any wrongdoing, here the buck stops with the chief minister. That's the main argument that ED has pushed for. Now, what does it show for Atishi and Saurabh Bharadwaj? Will the ED move? It could, and if it has a watertight case. So, Aam Aadmi Party, after the arrest of its chief minister on March 21st, made a conscious effort to actually relay to its cadres that all is well, that you have been wronged because your chief minister has gone to jail. Now, this brings us to the morale of the party. Will it make any difference right before the Lok Sabha elections? And in 2025, there are Delhi Assembly elections as well. Well, it takes away the chief campaigner of Aam Aadmi Party out of circulation, at least till the elections and the voting takes place in Lok Sabha elections for Delhi. Now, how does it affect the party campaign? You saw a great example in the Ram Leela Maidan India Bloc rally on Sunday, March 31st. You saw the second rung of leadership actually coming forth and taking charge. You saw Saurabh Bharadwaj right there on the stage, absolutely taking care of the proceedings, managing it well. The crowds went berserk when Sunita Kejriwal came forth. And also, Atishi was there on the dais. Gopal Rai had taken charge. Kailash Gehlot was very much there. And this showed that the party was in charge. That is what the message the party wants to relay to the cadres. Now, it has obviously had a demoralizing effect because it's a very centralized party where Arvind Kejriwal is the central face, and to a certain extent, Bhagwant Mann as Punjab Chief Minister was also taking center stage. But does he remain a face which is credible or can actually take the party forward? We'll see that once the campaigning starts for Lok Sabha elections. How does the government run from Tihar jail? See, there is a prison manual that kicks in once an under trial is lodged in Tihar. What does the prison manual say about under trials? They are allowed only 2 mulaqats per week. That is also for with family and with lawyers. What kind of documents can be passed to the under trial while he is in judicial custody? That's very clear. His depositions, papers relating to his case, also wakalatnamas, all of that can be put forth. But can he sign files? Because he will be treated as an under trial. Can he sign files? What about the secrecy of files? Which government officials can actually go there? Now, what we think that could happen is an Aam Aadmi Party could move court and seek some exemptions. A hint of this was given by Jasmine Shah today when he said in the press conference that the doors of the court are still open for Aam Aadmi Party when he was specifically asked how does the government run from Tihar jail. Right now, the way she is taking center stage, she read Arvind Kejriwal's message in the India Bloc rally on March 31st at Ramlila Maidan. This actually was seen as a signal that this could mean that she takes over as Chief Minister. Right now, from the party sources, when we look at Aam Aadmi Party sources, say that it is going to be Arvind Kejriwal, and they would not like to go with Sunita Kejriwal, put her there, because they have absolutely been very categoric about these issues, that you cannot rule through proxy. So, but when it comes down to practicalities of running a government, this could be an option which the BJP has been lambasting Aam Aadmi Party for. There's also speculation that the Lieutenant Governor could give a report and say that administration is not running fine and could recommend President's rule. So really, LG VK Saxena is in focus. Now, what happens later? Does he have the powers, or does he want the Aam Aadmi Party to actually expose itself, in a way, if there are some problems in running the government? What we are hearing from LG office is that they want Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party to do what should be done in their view, is to quit and then have somebody else take over as Chief Minister.